Welcome to my channel. Please enjoy the video.
Singer Traci Braxton, who featured with her family in the reality television series Braxton Family Values, died at the age of 50 years old on Saturday, March 12th of 2022. And I would like to express in advance, guys, just on tomorrow, April the 2nd will be her 51st birthday, as she was born on April the 2nd of 1971. Traci Renee Braxton was born in Severn, Maryland as the third child of her parents. Michael Conrad Braxton Sr. was a Methodist clergyman and a power company worker, and her mother, Evelyn Jackson, was a native of South Carolina. And her mother was a former opera singer and a cosmetologist as well as a pastor. Braxton's maternal grandfather was also a pastor as well. Braxton has an older brother named Michael Jr. He was born in 1968, and 4 other sisters, Tony, Tawanda, Trina, Tamar. Braxton and her siblings were raised in a strict religious household, and the Braxtons were first performing in their experiences were singing in the church choir. And guys, we all know, well, you should know, and I know, when the first Family Values episode first aired, I knew that there was some shady shit going on between Traci and her sisters. And due to investigation and common sense, it appears that Traci Braxton was, in fact, allegedly, the black sheep of her whole fucking family. See, Traci was setting her own boundaries with her sisters, and she was focusing on building her own family legacy. See, when us viewers first met Traci Braxton, she was introduced to fans of the Braxton Family Values show. That wannabe the second Braxton sibling left the music industry in the 1990s when she became pregnant with her son. See, in my opinion, guys, Traci kept it real. See, I'm starting this shit off short and soft, but we gonna get into this shit and it's gonna get rough and ragged, cause we just gotta speak the truth on how it is. However, she passed away, and just because somebody passes away doesn't mean that the truth changes. The truth has to always say the truth. And at the time, she and 3 of her sisters were nearing their finalization of signing that record deal. But see, Traci told that she had to pick one. Sign the deal or continue on with her pregnancy. She chose the latter. And this right here should show y'all, out of all of her siblings, Traci was the realest of the bunch, because she never sold cold. Hey, Beyonce! After years of playing the background, Traci got the courage enough to step up on her own and release her own music. Now she had those 2 full-length studio albums under her belt. And some fans believe she still was bitter over the years of that one fateful day in the 1990s. People always tried to say that Traci was mad about something that happened over 25 years ago, and to them she said no. Her first single, Now, it was Last Call. She told the Shadow Act, I've been doing very well for myself, and before my music career took off, I worked with emotionally disturbed adolescents for over 20 years. She got sick of that shit. And now we have learned today, tea sippers, that supposedly that Traci's husband was clout chasing. He was selling her out, showing her body off, and doing all of this and doing all that. This man never opened up a GoFundMe or anything. He stood by his wife's side. If y'all can see this picture right here, this is how they started off, young and in love. And let's just compare, guys, Traci to her sisters, Tony, Tawanda, Tamar, and Trina. But let's not forget, guys, that Traci's career began to take off. The relationship amongst her sisterhood became very strained. But let's not forget, guys, unlike us fans, we know we were very familiar with the Braxton family blow-ups, but it was nothing quite like that what happened on during that 6th season of that final episode. Y'all remember when Traci accused her sisters of not supporting, and they actually ambushed her in the failed attempt to mend their sisterhood. See, the moment it was the boiling point after that season of the sisters accusing Traci of being the traitor, not going on the strike for their show. And see, for Traci, the moment she had her last straw with these bitches, she needed to set her boundaries and set her own sanity and personal growth for her own life and her own family. She loved her sons. And not only that, guys, y'all know she loved her husband. And baby, we ain't even gonna talk about husbands. Tony, Tawanda, Trina, Tamar. We ain't even gonna start talking about husbands. And don't get it twisted, tea sippers. Everything was exposed to the public. Let's just take, for instance, Tamar, Trina, and Tawanda. It's kind of like when your kidneys are not able to filter out waste. And Tony, girl, we ain't forgot about you with Birdman. Tony, you are a beautiful woman. You could have had any man in the world, any educated, intelligent, intellectual man, but you chose to marry Birdman. And in the process, allegedly lost your wedding ring in the process. Okay, did Traci ever lose a wedding ring, a necklace, or even a potato chip her husband gave her? And T-Sippers, y'all know I really want to go in, but we will save that for another time and date. Until part 2, T-Sippers, y'all take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.